你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
The latest blockbuster movies are available. Pulling on a tie, looking at each other, dancing. Who can refuse such Xiao Zhan? Now I understand the content of the pre-heated interviews in the Elle annual publication. The sentence that appeared, Xiao Zhan said, "There is no age anxiety. I am only 30 years old." The deep meaning of this sentence: each age group has its own unique charm. There is also the phrase, "A man is a teenager until he dies." Many actors nowadays surviving will constantly market its own juvenile sense, and have been acting in idol dramas for many years over 40. But don't say anything else, whether it's the shape or the positive texture. People are indeed capable of acting as a teenager against the age, so they have to obey. Later I discovered that whether it is a married man or a man with a bad costume, or even men who don't look good in modern outfits, can radiate their own unique charm. For example, Lee Sung-yoon, who has attracted attention in Brother Overcoming Thorns, and Jong Ji-lin, who is over 50, are all on fire. And this show makes the Mango-derived show the same group of middle-aged Greater Bay Area brothers. You can't think of it. Although they are restricted by age, I have to say that they are hot. Why are they hot? It is the charm exuded by the mature man that no one can replace. To uncle is irresistible. So when I saw the latest Ralph Lauren fragrance film shot by Xiao Zhan, in just half an hour, the Weibo of the official announcement reached over 1 million likes. The blockbuster also played nearly 10 million within 2 hours. Moreover, this endorsement did not have any warm-up before the official announcement, and the revelation of the owner of the melon is also ambiguous. The number of appearances is also very small, pure airborne. However, as soon as the blockbuster is released, it is almost there should be people screaming. This blockbuster simply subverted the style of all previous commercial blockbusters by Xiao Zhan, who exceeded the expectations of fans. The bathroom blockbuster filmed with naked flesh, the high-level sense of X, even if the package is airtight, it can make people want to stop. Although only a short period of 30 seconds, coupled with the product display, Xiao Zhan's departure accounted for more than 20 seconds. This large scale, yes. This standard is not the other standard. I think this is the charm exuded by adult men, as written in the official announcement copy, a fresh and handsome gentleman, a handsome contemporary gentleman. It's not an adjective, it's a verb. It's a high-level black and white blockbuster. Every frame is a story. Not only the eyes are full of temptation, but also the drama when looking back. Even if there are no lines appearing, silence is better than sound at this time. I also suddenly understood that those fans with deep slogans used Su Shen to describe Xiao Zhan. The location of Su can achieve the effect of electric shock through simple actions. This time, the blockbuster is not only high-end, but also very high-tonal. The extension is super strong. Damn, I'm not pure. Many actions are most afraid of greasy, but Xiao Zhan didn't even have any. There is still a feeling of not seeing enough. Spray the fragrance on the neck, look at each other in the lens, look back when you turn around, dancing with deep affection, releasing one's tie, jumping high and snapping fingers. In the words of netizens, it's like saying, "Woman, you're done." Who can resist such Xiao Zhan? It should be at the level of killing men, women, and children. Ralph Lauren's fragrance blockbuster is so well shot, full of hormones. This is the happiness of adults, so why not be 30 years old? Only 30 years old. I believe that middle-aged Xiao Zhan will also have a charm that no one can replace. After all, who can reject such Xiao Zhan? Xiao Zhan's endorsement continues to reach the peak of his career, relaxing and having fun. Fans celebrate with fancy and make people laugh. 2021 can be described as a bumper year for Xiao Zhan. In terms of the current state of the entertainment industry, after undergoing multiple baptisms of the clearness action, the era of traffic as king in the circle has basically passed. Many of the traffic artists who have received much attention earlier are not very popular either. Even many traffic artists have begun to rediscover their own development positioning. Under such circumstances, Xiao Zhan is still able to maintain a vigorous development. This is indeed not easy nor simple for Xiao Zhan. From the perspective of the past 2 months, Xiaozhen's endorsement performance has risen step by step. Xiaozhen got 8 endorsement brands in just 2 months. On average, Xiaozhen will add a new brand endorsement every week. Among them, there are many top luxury endorsements. Although Xiaozhen experienced a period of negative turmoil before, it also had a certain degree of influence on my acting career. But after the nirvana of the second storm, Xiaozhen's achievements in acting seem to be better than before the storm. Both the data and the evaluation in all aspects are facts visible to the naked eye. On December 6, Xiaozhen announced the image of a spokesperson for an aromatherapy brand. Soon after, the same product endorsed by Xiaozhen of the brand was sold out by fans. It can be seen that Xiaozhen's ability to influence never needs to be questioned. Soon after Xiaozhen endorsed the brand, fans began to celebrate Xiaozhen in their own way. https://www.dropbox.com/s/r22q4box3/4.png.dl = 0 From the chat history in the fan group, fans responded to Xiaozhen's new endorsement by adapting the song to Solitaire one by one. Although the adaptation of the song is full of laughter, it is not difficult to see the fans' joy in the development of Xiaozhen's career. In Xiaozhen's Weibo comment area, fans' loving comments have also arrived long ago. Also on December 6, there were fans who met Xiaozhen in Universal Studios. Xiaozhen wore a blue coat and a gray woolen hat that day. Although Xiaozhen wore a mask the whole time, he was still unstoppable handsome. Judging from the overall appearance, Xiaozhen's clothing is particularly online. According to netizens who met Xiaozhen by chance, Xiaozhen played a number of games in Universal Studios that day. Xiaozhen's personal mood is also very happy. There have always been pleasant exchanges with fellow travelers. Although the image that artists usually present to the outside world is always bright and beautiful, but the high-intensity work actually puts a lot of pressure on them. Xiaozhen has a huge amount of traffic, and his work intensity is much greater than that of ordinary artists. So this time I have the opportunity to spare time for my own life entertainment. It's also a very rare thing, and it's also a result that all fans want to see. I hope Xiaozhen can relieve the stress while playing and relaxing so as to be able to put into work better. In fact, it can be found that in addition to the continuous progress in his career, Xiaozhen, the efforts to fight back against black fans have also been continuously strengthened. At present, Xiaozhen's studio has been opening the blind box uninterruptedly. The prosecution of black fans is also not merciful. Compared with before, Xiaozhen obviously made a real move this time. Of course, fans have also worked hard for Xiaozhen's counterattack against black fans. However, it is still difficult to completely eliminate the black powder in a short time. I hope that the black fans can also recognize the pros and cons in time, and don't go further and further on the wrong path. Of course, as an artist, public opinion is something they all have to experience. Whether it is good or bad, criticism or praise, but only for Xiaozhen. At present, Xiaozhen's image and reputation is still very good. Whether it's brand side or public opinion, it is very beneficial to Xiaozhen, so Xiaozhen has not been greatly influenced by the black fans. Fans also spared no effort to support Xiaozhen. I believe this is also the driving force that supports Xiaozhen's going on.